To create happiness in the workplace, company needs to be able to have a work-life balance where they can trust their employee that they can be responsible for their professional life, but they can also be responsible for their personal life.
When I'm feeling down, I can't breathe. Pour a strong cup of coffee and I tune in. I'm waking on up to Java with Jim. Now I know my best day can begin. Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Job with the Jims. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business. I'm here with my good friend Jim T. Chung, the walk star. Now you have a friend in the publicity business. We have Edwin Edebiri, Chief Happiness Officer here again. Thank you, Edwin, for stopping by again. Jim, are you drinking any coffee this morning?
You know what? I am. And guess what? Today I'm having decaffeinated coffee. So it's caffeinated, but we actually drop D's in there. So that is decaffeinated coffee because Asian people, as you always say, Mr. Meyer, need to focus on learning the alphabet, not just math. So anyway, back to you, Jim.
Yeah, well, I would say decaffeinated anything is as useful as getting a degree in gender studies. Edwin, what are you drinking?
Well, I'm drinking coffee today just because of the show. Okay, ordinarily I like to drink tea, so this is coffee all the way from India.
Wonderful. I'm drinking some coffee that is corrupt. It is so corrupt and criminal that Joe Biden has said he will give it a pardon. Edwin, let's talk about some of the key factors to happiness in the workplace. What can you tell us about that?
Well, we spend so much time in the workplace. As a matter of fact, next to sleeping, we spend more time in the workplace. So I always recommend the 8-hour sleep. And guess what? Most people spend 8 hours in the workplace. Okay, so that's a third of our life is spent in the workplace. Okay, equivalent to a third that we will spend sleeping. All right. And so the first thing that a workplace need to keep into consideration is a positive work environment. If you wake up in the morning and you have to go to work and your heart is beating like, oh no, I got to go there again today, and you are not looking forward to seeing your co-workers, you are not looking forward to the customer, you are not looking forward to the environment. Even there are some places where, just going to the bathroom is a threat, to you. That's very hard to be happy. So the number one thing is a positive work environment. And I think any company that invests in creating a culture in a workplace that, you see some workplace that people, at the end of the day, people don't want to leave. Whereas some workplace, they're looking at their time, it's like 5 minutes to time, and they're counting down, and they can't wait to jump out of there. That will be a clue, for you. Another positive for a workplace happiness is work-life balance. Now, we are seeing a lot of that going on right now, playing out big time, because a lot of the big corporations are trying to force people to come back to work, in the office after they have been given an opportunity to go work from home, and they see what kind of freedom that is. Okay, that's going to be a big test. That's going to be a challenge, because sometimes if people don't know what they know, or they don't know what they have, or they don't, if they've not been exposed to certain things, then they can just go along. You can just bust them to work and bust them back, and it's like, okay, that's the way it's supposed to be. But the pandemic came and said, no, they can work from home, they can work from everywhere, and they were doing really fine. And now companies are saying, no, we still want to be controlling you. We want you to come back to the office. That's going to be tough. So to create happiness in the workplace, company needs to be able to have a work-life balance where they can trust their employee that they can be responsible for their professional life, but they can also be responsible for their personal life. Gone are the days where a manager will tell you and say, hey, you know what? When you come into this door, hang your problem at the door. Don't bring it in here. And you come in here and you do your work. And then on your way out, take your problem along. That's not going to work.
Right.
Everybody's
got problems, and that can really affect us. Let's will you come back again? Because I think Jim has a question in his head that he wants to ask you. Can we do another show with you, Edwin?
Absolutely.
All right,
Let's do it.
See you guys again tomorrow for another exciting episode of Java.